Snap. Who, in their right mind, would buy Nintendo Switch 2 Welcome Tour? Me. I did that. And it was all a giant mistake. Or was it? But I'm still here to show you some gameplay and let you decide. I'm Ty, and I am your host here. Welcome back to America's Video Games. And I'm going to let you know a little bit about it and if I think it is worth the $10. I will, of course, give my opinions on it and all that, but I really want you to see at least the beginning part A, of the Switch 2 Welcome Tour. So, let's get on into it. Yeah, I guess they figured no need for customizations here. I'll just go with this one right here. Now that I'm here, it does look like way bigger than I thought it was going to be. I don't know what I thought, really. But yeah, lots of room to roam. Okay, so we're hunting down stamps, we're taking quizzes, and I know there's mini games in this as well. What else could there be? I'm not sure there's going to be much else, to be honest. Oh man, so I can't just go anywhere I want to and explore any part of the console that I want to. I've got to start where they want me to. I kind of wanted to go anywhere I wanted. I want to take a quick second just to tell you, if you're at all interested, that this is the last time that you will see AVG as AVG. We are going through kind of a rebranding here. So it's bittersweet, but it's for the best. We will now be known as Demi Ty the Great here on this channel. All right, that was way too much about me. Let's get into the game. Alright, so you're going to read these little bulletin posts and then you're going to take a quiz afterwards. Pretty straightforward, while really just learning about the Switch along the way. That's what this game is all about, and you've got some mini games to go with it. This will not take long for us to get the gist of the entire game. So I'm going to skip through some of these parts here. You're only going to miss some information about these Joy-Cons and whatnot anyways. So there's also going to be objects that are not in plain clear sight always. And when you do a combination of all these things, that's how you get from one area to the next, completing all the quizzes, finding all the hidden objects, and at least finding the mini games. I don't believe you have to clear the mini games in order to move on. But in the mini games, the difficulty does rise up and you get certain medals for certain times and certain scores on these mini games as well. So I'll show you another mini game or two, and then I'll show you another section too. I'll move on to section B and show you. And just for clarification, no, you do not have to do the quizzes, the demos, or play in the games to move on to a new section. You just have to find the missing parts on the section that you're in. Once you find all of them, you can then move on to the next section. Okay, you understand the gist of the game. So, what do Elsa and I think about it overall? Well, Elsa found this to be almost no fun whatsoever. She felt like every section was more like a task, more like chores to be done just to get on to the next section. She says that if you want to learn the ins and outs of the Switch 2, then a simple Google search or two can help you there. She would much rather play with her feathery fishing pole, but in fairness, that's her favorite game ever. So I basically have to feel the same way, right? Uh, Basically, in a lot of ways, yes. Now, that's not to say that I didn't have fun at all. I mean, I did. I am someone who's more hands-on and like to test things out myself and figure it out as a more hands-on approach. So it's good in that regard. And I will say there are a lot more mini games and a lot more demos in this game than I showed you and that I would have thought there would have been. However, with that said, this absolutely should not have been a priced game at all. This should have just come with your Switch 2. I mean, this just screams free. Even the mini games, some of them are okay. I felt like a lot of things had purpose in it at least, except for picking up lost items and having to return it back to the front desk was a little weird. I don't really understand why that's a thing. I haven't finished the game, so I don't know if that like leads up to anything towards the end of the game or just further in the game, but it appears to be pretty pointless to me so far. So if anyone who has finished the game could tell me why picking up lost items is a thing, that'd be great. And also people who have played this game, even if you haven't, obviously, comment what you think about this overall. Yeah, it should have been free. The $10 price tag might not sound like a lot, and it's not a lot in the grand scheme of things, but it's just another tax that I don't think people are super fond with. This is one that the internet got right for sure. It should not be a $10 game. That being said, if you are like me and you don't want to just do a simple Google search to check out the details of the Switch 2, and you do want to be hands-on, or you're just curious about the game itself, then sure. But for a lot of people, I really don't recommend getting this. If it would have been free, I don't think anyone would have made us think about it. I think everyone would have just said, oh, that's a cool little thing. I might check it out, or I might not check it out. However, that's going to be it from Elsa and I, and you will see us in the next one.